Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk travel. Travel is something that I love to do, and I actually really love traveling as a fruitarian, raw vegan. I find it really fun. A lot of people think that it would be really hard or really challenging, but the fact is, like, you can find fruit anywhere in any country in the world, and I find it really, really interesting and exciting going to new places and checking out what kind of fruit they have and the local markets and all that kind of stuff. So today I'm going to be comparing basically two countries that I've been to, that I've spent time in, that are on a lot of people's radar, that a lot of people are going to or wanting to go to. And those are Thailand in Southeast Asia and Mexico in Latin America. So, two popular countries in two kind of popular parts of the world: Latin America, Southeast Asia, especially in the raw vegan community. So, they're two kind of spots that a lot of people are drawn to. So I'll start off with Thailand, my experience as a raw vegan there. Um, I've been to Thailand once, and that was in 2015. I spent about 2.5 months there, and um, I can say definitely, like, I had some of the best fruit that I've ever had there. As a fruitarian, is amazing. I spent most of my time in the north of Thailand, around in and around the city of Chiang Mai, and amazing markets there. Like, so much fruit that I've never had anywhere else. Mangosteens, um, rambutans, longans, durian. It was mango season when I was there. I was there in May, from the end of May to the end of July, and that's kind of peak mango season in Thailand. So I was eating like all different kinds of mangoes that I've never they don't make it here to North America. These big, massive red ones that were just like super sweet, and they had like these long, skinny yellow ones that were really, really interesting, really unique. And Nam Doc Mai mangoes were like the most common. They were just kind of everywhere and really tasty. Um, so I found that overall, like, the consistency of the fruit in Thailand was probably the best anywhere. Like, fruit in Thailand was really consistently good quality. Um, Whereas in a lot of places that I've been, a lot of other places, like, it's a lot more hit or miss. So I really liked that about Thailand. And as far as other things, um, like, as far as just as a destination, um, I felt really safe there. It's a super safe country because it's a Buddhist culture. There's very little crime. So yeah, I think, like, as a amateur traveler or whatever, it's a really good place to go. And a lot of people speak English, and the cost of living is really cheap. So you can find, like, great places to stay, really nice, comfortable places to stay for really cheap. The fruit is really cheap. It's very vegan friendly in general. So even if you're not, like, fully fruitarian or whatever, you can find a lot of really good, like, cooked vegan food, lots of vegan restaurants. Yeah, transportation is super cheap, and I found most of the Thai locals to be super friendly, especially outside of the touristy areas. I did venture outside of Chiang Mai and kind of, like, into some of the more rural countryside and stuff a bit as well, and I found that out there. Like even when I was going into around places that like I was the only white person, like people were so friendly and just so nice and welcoming and everything. Even though they like didn't speak English or anything. So that was really cool. Now, as far as Mexico goes, Mexico it's another beautiful, amazing country. I've been there 3 times, and one thing I really like about Mexico is that it's a big country, so it's extremely diverse, and there's kind of something for everyone. Like if you like hanging out at the beach, there's amazing beaches. If you like being up in the mountains where it's a bit cooler, there's a lot of that. Um, there's jungles, deserts, big cities, small towns, and everything in between. There's, if you don't speak Spanish and you want to be somewhere where it's a bit easier as a foreigner, um, you can go to somewhere like Puerto Vallarta or like the Cancun, Tulum area. And if you're looking for a more like authentic Mexican experience, you can go to any other part of the country basically and have a really cool, authentic experience and practice your Spanish and all that good stuff. Um, I've traveled around Mexico to many different areas, and the fruit does vary um, a bit depending on where you are. I found in Mexico a lot of the kind of more hot beach type places. The fruit wasn't as good. Um, I've like I've spent time around Puerto Vallarta on the west coast, and really there's not a ton of great fruit around there. You can get good papayas, you can get coconuts, you can get there's good pineapples. Maybe in the summertime, good mangoes and stuff. But besides that, it's not really that impressive. Like if you're looking for amazing fruit. um, if you go somewhere like another smaller city that I've spent quite a bit of time is Morelia, which is kind of about 4 hours west of Mexico City. And there's some nice markets there that have a lot of like a really nice selection of different kinds of tropical fruits that they bring in from all over the country. And again, like super Mexico is super cheap, so that's a nice place. But the thing with a lot of Mexican cities is that they're really polluted, and yeah, just the air quality is not the best. So if you're someone who really values good quality air and proximity to nature and stuff, uh, in Mexico can be a bit tricky. Another nice spot in Mexico that I enjoyed as far as fruit goes was San Cristobal de las Casas, which is kind of it's in the state of Chiapas, way down at the south, close to Guatemala, and it's an area, it's a city, a small city that does see a lot of foreigners, so it's you know more accessible in that regard, and it's got really good markets too. And really, I was really impressed with the quality of produce and fruit there. Um, and super affordable that place. I think in general, the more south you go in Mexico, um, the more affordable it gets. The lower the costs get. So yeah, overall, I think Mexico, it's not, compared to Thailand, definitely not the same level as far as fruit goes. Mexico, you can find a lot of good papayas, you can find a lot of good, pineapples, depending where you are, good bananas, good mangoes. But if you're looking for like the good stuff, like the durians and the jackfruits and the chempedacs and meringue and all those really kind of more exotic things. I think you just got to go to Asia. You really have to go to Asia. So yeah, overall, I mean, of course, when thinking about a place to travel to, there's other factors that you have to think about besides just like how good is the fruit. I mean, you don't have to, but that's what I do. And I think both places are worth considering. Mexico, especially right now, with the way the world is, it's extremely easy country to go to. 6 month tourist visa upon arrival, no entry requirements, very very easy place to visit all throughout this whole madness that we're seeing in the world. Thailand, not quite that same level as far as that goes. But if you're looking for like just if the best fruit is your main priority, then I think Thailand is probably a better bet. Southeast Asia in general, probably. Thailand's the only place in Asia that I've been to. So, but yeah, I hope that was helpful if you're kind of looking to go somewhere to travel or thinking about it and wanting to get some ideas. There's definitely a lot of other places in both continents that I would like to check out. I'm in Latin America. I think Costa Rica seems like a promising place if you have the money for it, and other places in South America like Colombia, Ecuador, Brazil, I think would definitely be good potential spots to check out as far as good fruit goes. In Southeast Asia, probably like pretty much anywhere. Like I'd love to check out Vietnam and Cambodia, Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines. So yeah, lots of places, lots of places to check out. Yeah, I just wanted to share my experience with those two destinations. I always enjoy kind of watching these type of comparison videos, so hope that was interesting and helpful. So yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any comments or questions about my experience, and I'll see you again soon in another video. Bye for now.